but I'm going to use it today. A lot of you that are my followers here on YouTube were friends on my Facebook page, and many of you know, at least for the ones that were my friends on Facebook, know that I had left social media to really pursue, three things. Number one, to pursue God, to seek Him, to build a stronger relationship and foundation with Him, to work on my business, and also to work on myself. And I actually left Facebook at the end of, in fact, all social media platforms I left at the end of 2021. I think I made my last video like December, I forget what exact date it was, in December. So a lot has been going on since that time. What did I say? The three things: focus on God, focus on my business, and of course focus on my health and stuff like that. Not that there's anything wrong with my health, but just to eat better, eat cleaner, which I've been doing, but more importantly, really getting close to God has to say. And for me especially, because a lot of times what happens is we get caught up in social media, we get caught up in the fame of it, or just we get in a position where it's a lot of attention, and that can work for you and against you. And I didn't want to be in a position where it actually became a distraction for me. More than anything, it was a huge distraction in so many ways. So I had to get off. I got off of Instagram. I kept my YouTube page, of course, and I do have a personal Facebook page. I have no friends at all. I took everything down, and God really wanted me to reevaluate myself and my situation. So I'm only making this video just really to kind of update you guys and let you know what's been going on with me. I'm still here, thank God. I give Him all the praise, thanks, honor, and glory. But it was just, I'm on a journey, and I want to make sure that I'm right with God, because the last thing I want to do is go out and start telling people about God. I gotta lose that a little bit. Make sure let's say I'm not right with God, and I'm telling people about God, but I'm not right myself. And there were just some things that I need to fix, and I'm working that out with the Lord, and it's a process, and some things are known and unknown. I want to be right before God. I don't care what anybody says. Too many people take God for granted. I don't want to take Him for granted. I want to take Him serious at His word, because His word is true, and He's a holy God, and God's not playing. We are in a unprecedented time, and we have been for the last 5 years or so. So we really, really need to make sure that our walk is right. You can't be fornicating and preaching the word of God, or you can't be drinking and getting drunk and preaching the word of God, or you can't be lusting and preaching the word of God. You can't. There's a multitude of things that you have to be clean. You have to have a clean spirit. And I'm not saying I was engaging in those things particularly, but there were some things that were hindrances for me. And I want to be right with God. I want to hear God say to me, "Well done, my faithful servant," not "I never knew you. Depart from me, you worker of iniquity." I don't want to hear those words. The Bible is true, and I just want to honor God in that way. So that's that part. But now, my business, I have my own business, and it's a very physically demanding business, right? Not only do I work in my business, but I also I do everything because I'm the owner and I don't have a huge team. So right now it's sort of just me. Of course, God at the helm, but so it's very demanding on the body. It's also demanding on the mind. So I just want to make sure that I'm in tip-top shape. And today's my first day to start walking again and running. You know, I want to get myself back in shape. I joined a boxing gym. Of course, you know, I do the weights, which I haven't done much of. But I just really want to, and of course, changing the way I've been eating, because my cholesterol was very, very high. My triglycerides were off the charts. My triglycerides were like, no lie, they were like 500 back in December. December the 5th, as a matter of fact, deadly high. And as many of you know, I had a heart attack. So those are things that you really got to pay close attention to. So that's another thing that I really started working on. I changed my diet, eating way better, cut out a lot of certain types of foods. And now I'm just trying to get myself back on track in a couple of different arenas, but mostly, of course, health and, you know, spirituality, meaning with God. And people take that word out of context. When I say spirituality, I'm not talking about meditating with crystal. No, I'm talking about having a real bona fide relationship with Christ. He is the way, the truth, and the life. He's the only way to God. There's no other way. So that's what I mean when I say spiritually is what I should say. And then, of course, focusing on my business. So, you know, I have certain goals I'm trying to reach, and I'm getting there. So I guess I could call this a vlog, but I feel good. Now, today I did cheat. I had some pizza, you know, so, and I really shouldn't be eating that kind of stuff. But back to my triglycerides, which is the fatty lipids in your blood, the fat, like in your blood, you know, you have these fatty deposits, which are called the triglycerides. So, you know, those are very dangerous because they can cause clots, and then clots eventually can cause heart attacks and strokes. Mine was off the charts. I just recently had my work done again, blood work done about a week ago, and literally all my numbers dropped like 70%. Like my